Building longer and healthier lives. It's one of the many goals the American Heart Association strives for all year long. And today, we are learning a bit more about its Heart of Toledo initiative and this year's upcoming Heart Ball. Valerie Simmons-Walston is here with us to tell us a little bit about her story and some work being done by the Heart Association. Thanks for being here today.
What an exciting time for the American Heart Association.
It is. I know we got a big ball coming up. We'll talk about that in a moment, but first let's talk a little bit about you. I think that you're someone who has seen heart disease impact your family, but said, you know, I'm gonna maybe do something about that.
Yeah, so heart disease has not impacted me directly, but as you know, there's a correlation between obesity and heart disease. And so 2 years ago, when I was at the Heart Ball, due to some of the educational activities there, I decided that day that I was gonna pursue weight loss surgery. So I've lost well over 100 pounds, which has prevented, I believe, some of the heart disease that could have been pending, because there's a long line of heart disease in my family. My mom, my dad, my brother recently got a heart transplant. My sister has heart disease. So my care plan for my primary care physician included things that need to be done to avoid heart disease.
And here you are today.
Yes.
You look fantastic, by the way. Congratulations.
Thank
I know a lot of
you.
hard work, you know, goes into that, and taking care of ourselves sometimes isn't always easy, right?
Absolutely.
We got a lot going on in our lives.
And as women, we take on too much, right?
Yes.
And so one of the things that we need to be a little more serious about is our wellness and taking care of our ticker, our heart.
Yes, absolutely. And there's a really cool campaign that you all are doing. And speaking of our ticker and our heart, there are 4 chambers, right?
Yes.
And that's part of what this initiative is all about.
Absolutely. Discovery, advocacy, equity, and knowledge. Of course, the knowledge chamber is near and dear to me, using the information that you learn to make better decisions. The equity chamber, you know, they're underrepresented populations who are disproportionately impacted by heart disease. Advocacy, of course, advocating for some of those underrepresented populations, but also advocating for more research dollars. And discovery. Discovery is directly related to research. What new and innovative things can we do with science to make sure that we're making good decisions as it relates to heart health? And a lot of great research going on at the University of Toledo regarding that discovery chamber.
Right here in our area.
Absolutely.
It's happening in our town.
Right.
So taking care of ourselves as well.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
And so what does it mean to you to be able to get out there and talk about these 4 chambers, do this education, you know, help other people out and help get people, you know, in the know about how they need to take care of themselves?
Well, as chair of the Toledo Heart Ball, I kind of came up with my own little theme because I don't follow the rules. And it was one heartbeat at a time, right? So every step that you take, every conversation that you have to encourage individuals to take better care of themselves, because of course your heart is right at the center, it gives me immense pride to be able to help some people that look like me, and then people who don't look like me, to just really support better cardiovascular health.
And I imagine you feel a lot better than maybe you did before, huh?
Oh, absolutely. Now, I've always been a ball of energy, whether I'm 300 or 200. I'm always ready to go, do Zumba, you know, do a whole bunch of stuff. But it's a lot easier to move and get the blood going and to care for your heart when there's less of you that you're carrying around. So, yes, I definitely feel a whole lot better.
So sharing that story and spreading this mission is part of what's going to be happening at the Heart Ball, which is coming up on Friday. And this is a time to celebrate people and to also raise a little bit of money, right?
Absolutely. So it's an opportunity to just celebrate just a moment in time about all the things that have gone on this year, whether it is celebrating, you know, monumental milestones in research, celebrating the people the survivors, if you will, who have benefited from those research dollars or who've benefited from, you know, educational programs. So it's definitely an opportunity to celebrate the people. I can't wait to hear some of the stories, because some of the stories, that's really what motivated me to take better care of myself. So really excited about hearing more stories at the Heart Ball. But it is definitely a time of celebration of all of the 4 chambers.
And if people, the tickets are closed now, but if people do want to help support this mission and they want to get involved, donations are gladly accepted all the time, right?
Right. The Heart Ball tickets, they are closed, but American Heart Association will always kindly accept donations, and we encourage donations because every dollar goes toward research, advocacy, and equity.
And just as we said, creating those longer, healthier lives right here in our community.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for being here today. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, and enjoy the ball.
Thank you.